Whoa, technical difficulties. All right, there we go. What is going on, everyone? First off, before we get going, can you please let us know if you can hear us? This is Corey.
Hello.
Corey is here from Australia. He has a beautiful accent. Say hello.
Hello, guys.
And can you guys, can someone let us know if you can hear us? I haven't done a dual, like a microphone podcast in a very long time. I'm getting yeses across the board, so
That's always good.
we might be on a good page here. As I'm looking at who's watching, I see your better half watching, Crystal. Hello, Crystal.
Hello, babe.
So good to see you. Ron from Appleton. Ron, good to see you as well, sir. Hope to see you at the draft. I did bump into Ron randomly at the pro shop the other week. That was great. Lambo Leo. Do you follow Lambo Leo?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I don't do Facebook. Like, I check the comment, like my notifications once or twice a month if I'm lucky.
All right, Lambo Leo, he's gonna be sleeping outside today or tonight. So I got you, man. Sway Coda, good to see you. If you do jump on Facebook, Lambo Leo's great.
Okay.
Great meme page. Fantastic as always. The Tullys, good to see you guys. Tony, good to see you as well. Hope to see you at the draft. I know you mentioned it to me as well, so feel free to reach out to me. My number that you can text me is on my website. Otherwise, you can find it on my page as well. Otherwise, I can give it to you too. But feel free to text me during the day on Thursday or Friday or whatever. We'll be down there all day. So many comments here. Crystal Lee Peterson, good to see you, Crystal. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Leah. Yeah, I was like, oh, the image looked different. Yeah, it's good to see you once again, Crystal. Mojo Ryzen, sweet little Benny. Good to see you, Casey. Yeah, you got to show the haircut. So
Is that the right way?
yeah. So Corey's been rocking this Packers G haircut, dude. You've gotten so many.
Oh, man, people are loving it.
Yeah, like the pancake place,
Yeah.
they like couldn't stop talking about it. Everywhere we go, you got $10 Kohl's cash.
I did. That was really good.
This old lady, we're at Kohl's. Corey's buying stuff. Not a lot of stuff by no means. It was
Depends who you ask.
I'm saying that because Crystal's.
Oh no, she
It
knows.
was not.
She sees the price.
It was not a lot of stuff. Only like a few dollars worth of stuff. And this old lady comes up and she's like, "Well, if you have such a cool haircut, you deserve $10 in Kohl's cash."
Yeah.
So she just gave you your Kohl's
Which
cash.
is good. Definitely comes in handy.
Yeah, that's like the Midwest equivalent of someone giving you like an inheritance. That's- Joe, good to see you as well, sir. I see the credit card bill. Yeah. So we are gonna do. It's been a while since I've done a live. Have you ever done a live anything
No.
before like this?
No, am I too funny? Yeah. All right. You fix that for me. Yeah.
Closer to you.
Yeah. Never.
So when I usually do my lives, you are in a different. You're in the future in Australia. Like
Yes.
you said, for Crystal right now, it's
11
a.m.?
Yeah, 11 a.m. Sorry, 10:30 a.m.
So it's 10:30 a.m. there. We're here at 7:30 p.m. So you are usually working,
Yeah.
or doing something more productive than watching my live streams when I do them.
No, generally working.
Yeah. So during my live streams, what I do is I will do a giveaway. So we have a link which people can enter. There is the form link. They can enter in, and it gives a real-time entry. So that way, when we're doing giveaways, I can see who's entered, who's here, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So if a lot of you guys are from my live shows, so you kind of know the drill. Crystal, I don't think you were, but you're more than welcome to fill that out as well. But basically fill out a form, and then later on we'll draw a winner for a Packers prize. During the live show, I had like an envelope system, and people would give me numbers, but we have a wheel system that we're going to be using tonight.
And just full disclosure, if Crystal does win, it's not rigged.
Yeah, it is not
It's not
rigged.
rigged.
Yeah. Now, if she wins, everyone's
Yeah.
going to think it's rigged. No, Corey has no control on any of this. That's for sure. So Big B's texting me right now.
Mr.
No.
Hollywood himself.
See if he gets in. I think my front door is locked, so he might not be able to get in. We'll see. Yeah, Mr. Hollywood himself. But how's it feel to be in Green Bay?
It's good, man. It's been almost 10 years since I was here last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
How was the travel?
very long.
Yeah.
Very long.
Because what was it like? 22 hours?
22 or 23 hours, I think. So I left 10:30 a.m. in Brisbane on Sunday, Easter Sunday. Then I got here 5 p.m. Easter Sunday.
Dang.
Yeah, like 14-hour flight from Brisbane to San Francisco with our layover there. And then from San Francisco to Chicago. TSA sucks, by the way. And then after Chicago, got on a plane to here for like hour and 15, I think it was, to get here. Yeah.
Yikes. Dakota, I think it might be an issue on my end. Let me fix that here 1 second.
Can they not hear us?
No, he can hear us. It's fine. He's the thing was restricted
Oh, the
from
link.
allowing him
Yeah.
to I think let me try another link here. All right, guys, try this link instead. I think I failed at giving access. So on your long flight, that link should be taken care of for you guys now. You should have access to that. Sorry about that. So on your long flight here, how many people talked about your hair? Like how many people made remarks about it? Because that's a pretty.
Only like 1 or 2.
Well, you said the TSA guy said something to you, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what-
When I first got into San Fran, he's like, "Oh, what do you do for work?" Blah blah. I was like, "Oh, you like the Packers?" I'm like, "Cause I had this jumper on, and like
Just the whole side of
yeah,
the
and
head.
there's like the big up here. No, I hate them.
Nah.
I don't know
Yeah.
who
Why?
they are. What are you talking about?
And now the last couple days we've been running amok.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite thing we've done?
Well, Monday we just did a lot of shopping.
That's true.
So that was cool to see. But today you're going around seeing everything was really cool. That
Mason's yelling.
that Barton Cherry Museum.
Yeah.
that was really cool.
And we've been to a few places for food, not a ton yet. Like
Yeah.
we went to Quick Trip this morning.
Yeah, first time.
We went to Pancake Place yesterday, and then we went to Legend Larry's for wings tonight. So out of those, I mean, really, it's not a lot. But what was your favorite food item that you've had? So we're gonna be trying a lot of snacks.
yeah,
today.
there's a lot of snacks. You can't see them guys, but over there.
Yeah, we got them on a
there's
separate
there's
table.
heap of snacks.
Yeah, we got a lot.
It's a tough one. I really like that croissant thing I had this morning from Quick Trip. Just the
Oh,
the
yeah,
3 meat
the-
croissant or whatever it was.
Yeah, the breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, that was actually really cool. I'd have to go with pancakes though. You can't go past a good pancake.
The pancake place kicked our tail.
Oh, that was rough.
Like neither of us did well.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, 2 pancakes. I know they're big, but 2 pancakes should be enough. Struggled to get through one.
And then I got my thing, and I struggled with that as well. Lambolia wants to know, did you ask the TSA agent the last time the 49ers won a Super Bowl? Do you think he was a 49ers fan, or do you think he was just miserable?
Just
at life?
miserable at life. Like,
Okay,
it's-
so no correlation. of
No.
like, oh, I'm a 49ers
No,
fan, so I hate life.
I think it was like 6 a.m. or something. So who really wants to be at work at 6 a.m.?
That's true. I mean, who wants to be at work?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like regardless
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah.
If you're my employer watching this, I love work, and I'm always happy to be there. Yeah, so that's good. How's it been dealing with my wife?
Yeah, good. I haven't really seen her too much.
Yeah, that's
Like
she's
she's normally
mean, so you can that way you don't see her. She stays on your good side. And my son Mason's all about
yeah,
Corey,
he's actually got
like,
showing.
which is wild because like he's usually pretty reserved around people, but he's let you hold him, and
Yeah,
you're a whisperer.
yeah. Well, day one he didn't want me here.
Did
Did not care for me.
He doesn't want me here most days, so that's par of course. Now tomorrow you're going golfing
Yeah, that's the
if
plan.
weather
weather permits.
permits.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about
Carvers was it the
what's that?
lunch?
Oh yeah, we got to go to. I haven't announced this or anything yet, but we, what is it called now? Dave's Hot Chicken. I was spacing it because did you call it Carver's?
Yeah, the dinner. I was more meaning the other place.
Oh, Culver's. Yeah,
Culver's,
for
yeah,
dinners. Okay. So Dave's Hot Chicken for lunch. They reached out to me about they're doing a grand opening of their store in Appleton on Friday, and they wanted to invite me and a guest on Wednesday to go do like an early access VIP thing. So we're going to Dave's Hot Chicken tomorrow in Appleton. Which how are you? You had medium wings
I had
today.
medium
You're
wings,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I
right,
think
yeah,
he'll be all right.
yeah.
And then we are gonna do Culver's for dinner. He's never had Culver's, so. Is there anywhere else that you guys would recommend that we need to try? We probably won't have time to go to many restaurants
No,
the
it'll be
rest of the
more-
week
more
because we'll
fast-food
be at
stuff.
Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
But is there any places that I'm curious if you're watching any places that he needs to try? I do want to try to get the Scray cheese sometime tomorrow.
Is that the one with the?
It's like the cheese factory, and they have
Yeah.
really good fresh curds. I know you're not a huge. That's
Don't
kind of blasphemy. I'm sorry, guys. He's not a huge cheese curd guy,
may not have had the right ones last time.
but it's not necessarily for everyone, so it's cool. Allison says, "What do you think of Green Bay so far?" Now, you've been here before, so
Yeah.
it's not your first ever.
Nah, it's not the
being
first
here.
time.
But what do you? How is it different from your hometown?
Hometown's a lot more confined. Like there's a lot more houses, a lot more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were telling me like how you guys built your house, and I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but like their lot sizes are so much smaller than ours here.
Yeah, like you can get bigger ones.
Yeah,
but
but they're.
the main spots are a lot smaller.
I mean, a bigger lot has to be like $1 million easy for you guys.
Depends
right?
on where it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're definitely easy to push $1 million at some places.
because we're calculating, and like your lot of your house is about a third of size of my lot, right?
Yeah,
Is that what it
Yeah, I
was.
think, yeah.
And my lot's not like my lot's decent size, but it's not like massive by any means.
Yeah.
So I know land's a lot more crunched over there. And you are also mentioning what's interesting here is that our businesses don't look as like big of eyesores.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like stuff's like looks nice
Yeah.
as you're walking through or driving through.
Yeah, like a few of your banks, they look like they could be houses.
Yeah.
A lot of your places look like that someone could live there.
Yeah.
Like we went past a vet the other, like yesterday, or was it today, coming back, and it was like looks like it was a house that got converted to a veterinary service.
Yeah, and it very well that isn't necessarily the most uncommon thing because you said that like my son's daycare looks like it could be a house, and I think
Yeah, it
at one
actually does,
point
yeah.
it had to have been a house.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that I could think of that why it would look like that, but some stuff does look like it could just be a random apartment or a house, and
Yeah.
it's just that. Crystal says curds are the best.
Yeah,
If
she
only
loved
we-
she loved them when we were here last time.
If only we could get you the fresh curds back with her.
Oh,
Because
I love that.
When you had curds last time, did they squeak? Do you remember?
A little bit, not too much though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tina says, cool haircut.
Thank you, Tina.
Mouse isn't working. Cool haircut. That is very nice, Tina. Casey says, Kroll's or Drifton? Drifton is cheaper than Kohl's. Amazing curds and chili. Basil's too. I think Basil's too. We were talking about going
Yeah,
to.
you did mention it. Yeah.
But we're gonna be doing Culver's instead because it's just closer, and
Yeah.
I feel like it's more recognizable as like a Wisconsin thing or a Midwest thing of like, oh, it's Culver's.
Yeah.
You know, like if you tell people you went to Culver's, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe I've heard about it, but Basil's too. Most people went.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's not Mr. Hollywood himself.
Yeah.
Big
Hey,
B.
Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, Big B's been he's been supposed to be like, you know, he went to the museum with us today, but he was too cool for us.
Yeah.
Drove separate.
Yeah.
Refused to acknowledge us in the museum.
Yeah.
Just we were the only three in the museum and he wouldn't talk to
No,
us.
he's like, stay away from me.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. You had them before the ones you guys had before the game, were they fried or were they fresh?
I think they're fried.
Okay.
I think
So
they're
that's a
fried,
little
yeah.
bit different too. So maybe we'll try the fresh ones and see what you're setting on my front steps. Let me text my wife and see if she can unlock the door for you. I know she was giving my son a bath, so you might have to sit there because she's probably putting him to sleep, Big B. Sorry. Keep the conversation going.
Well, that's what you get for being Mr. Hollywood, not wanting to spend time with us.
Yeah. I'm telling her no rush.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He shows up fashionably late to the museum today. Doesn't acknowledge us.
Yeah.
He can
it's
wait.
too cool. I could probably just run up and get him, but you know, it's nice out. Yeah, it works. Oh, my thing's not working. Chris, my guy Chris. Chris also, by the way, side note, dude, I saw your profile picture, dude, the other day, and that cracked me up, that picture of you and Tara. Chris has Basil's as well. So when Chris comes up and visits, I took him to him and Tara and his daughter Kaylee. We all went out to Basil's last time in the middle of nowhere. Union Star. I don't know if I know where Union Star is. I might have to Google that.
What's that Union Star?
I have no idea. I don't even know what it is. I might have to look into that. Big B making me out to be a back. You know when you're on Rogers' radar and Pat McAfee's
Yeah.
radar, I mean you're pretty much just you're above us, and it's cool, man. You got to own it.
I appreciate that you want to spend a little bit of time with us.
Yeah,
Makes me feel special.
Us little man. Allison says, "What are y'all looking forward to over these next few days?"
I would really like to just bump into some players. I don't think it's going to happen unless we're at the draft. We might bump into people at the draft,
Yeah,
but I'd really like because I've got that Australian flag here with the G on it.
yeah.
Yeah, I would love to get that signed if I can.
You never know because there are players that live in the area that aren't big enough icons or images that people would know.
Yeah,
I don't know if people are going to be stopping through, but like, for example, Jarrett Bush lives here. He was on the Packers Super Bowl 45 team.
yeah,
He owns a business in town here. I would say most people probably wouldn't recognize him out and about.
yeah.
He's out and about in the community quite a bit. I've seen him at Target and stuff. It's not like it's so you never know. You might run into some of these players that just played here for 3-4 years and they retired. I don't. You run into them at Walmart every once in a while, so you never know. You might run them into them at the draft,
Like,
and
it'll be cool to see them out and about like talking and stuff. But then I'd also feel bad wanting to go up there and talk to them because they're just trying to live their life.
yeah, I think it's how you approach it, right? So like when I've seen players out and about at like the stores, I don't go out of my way to do anything, but like if they're crossing paths with me,
Yeah,
I'll be like, "Oh, what's up, JB?" Or
Yeah.
you know, I saw Evan Smith. Evan at the time when he played it with us, it was Evan Dietrich Smith. Saw him at Walmart at like midnight one day. No idea why he was at Walmart.
Why
I was
you
like,
at Walmart at
I was grocery shopping at the time.
yeah, midnight.
I used to grocery shop at like 2 a.m, dude. I don't like people. As I'm prepping to go to the draft. But you know, so it was like late. I don't remember if it was midnight, but it was
Yeah.
late. And I saw him and I was like, I didn't even like realize that I was running into him. I was like, Evan, what the hell are you doing here? Because he was playing for Tampa at the time.
Oh,
So-
was it during the season?
No, it was off season.
Yeah.
So he might have just been here visiting,
Yeah,
but it was still weird that he was just like randomly. Was it during the season? I don't remember now that you say that, but it was still very weird.
yeah. Either way, it's during the season, not during the season. It's still weird. Why would you come to Green Bay if you play for another team just to go shopping at Walmart?
Yeah, unless they're like doing some sort of fishing trip or something like that,
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
just here.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Maybe he knows where the spots are. Yeah.
Casey says, "Where's Corey going to be when you're crushing those barbecue sandwiches?" I don't think they're going to be sandwiches. I think I just get pulled pork meat. I don't know the full details on that, but I'm guessing you're going to be watching from the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Do I get VIP as well?
I don't know. I don't know how many passes I get.
Yeah.
I get some, but I'm having a group of people with me. I don't know how many I get, and I need, depending on how many I get, I need someone to like record stuff too. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll draw straws or something.
I'll be around watching from the stage or
Yeah,
something.
they're gonna pull
I'll be
you
around.
up, dude, because you can eat like a champ. You should be tagged in. for
No,
me.
no.
Casey, you're gonna be disappointed. I went to Legendaries tonight and I couldn't even finish my dozen wings. My stomach is shrinking, so it's not going.
Yeah,
well.
perfect for prepping for an all-you-can contest.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall on my face so bad. That's for sure. Are you guys going to the draft? We are. We will be there all 3 days.
Yeah.
I mean, so pretty much the only reason you're here. As much as I'd like to think you're here to see me and hang out,
Oh, that's a bonus. Definitely a bonus.
that is a bonus. Yeah, it should be a fun time, man. Should we get into some snacks? We got a lot of snacks.
Yeah,
to
we got a
try.
lot of snacks.
I got to try Vegemite.
It's good.
I did pour him some Liquid Death to try, which is the Dr. Death.
I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah.
No, it's a very clear liquid because
Yeah.
it's water. So that's Dr. Death. It's their take on Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper isn't huge
Nah,
where you're at,
not
right?
huge, no.
But you like it.
Yeah.
So feel free to smell that. You can try that as your first thing. You can smell it, taste it. It's not super sweet. It's gonna be like a watered down Dr. Pepper.
It almost smells like some medicines.
Well, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
To other people around the country or around the world, Dr. Pepper smells like medicine.
Yeah.
To me, this smells exactly like Dr. Pepper.
Okay, yeah, no, that smells like, I don't know if you guys had it when you were growing up, but like little like strawberry orange syrup medicine for like cough medicine and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what that
what
reminds me of.
that's what people say. They don't like Dr. Pepper because it reminds them of medicine around the world, except
Yeah.
America.
That's actually not bad.
No.
Yeah.
10 calories. It's
Yeah.
Not super sweet.
Yeah, and if you don't want to just drink straight water, you got a little bit of flavor in it.
Yeah. Scale of 1 to 10. What are you doing on this?
Come on, man. I'm really bad at that.
Well, we're gonna be rating all these
Yeah.
snacks.
But if I said this, let's say 8, then I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But like, would you drink a whole can of that? Would you have that again?
I wouldn't go out of my way to get it again.
Okay.
But I would definitely drink it again. Like,
You're also not a sparkling water guy.
yeah,
At all.
that's true. I did see it at our local grocery shop.
Yeah, you saw the
Before it came
lime
out.
one,
Yeah, the
right?
green one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So next time I see it, I might buy one and have it. But that's not bad. So 6, I guess.
Yeah.
But we'll have it again.
That's fair. That's probably a better rating than I'm going to give Vegemite.
No, Vegemite's gonna be a 10.
All right,
You
we're gonna save Vegemite for last because I feel like that's gonna be. We got some more questions. Dude, yeah, I wish we would have had time to go to Rustique.
Yeah, you have
Rustique
mentioned
is-
Yeah.
Rustique's so good. I got Chris and Tara hooked on the pesto fries there, which I don't know how they make them. They're the greatest things ever. Rustique's is like really cool. It's an old church, and where the like altar was, I think it was where the altar was. That would make sense with the layout. They now have the place where they like flip the dough,
Oh, yep.
and they have this big wood fire oven right behind it where they just make all the pizzas. And so while you're sitting there, their booths are pews.
Yep.
And so it's just like a cool vibe, phenomenal food, and the pesto fries. I don't know what they put in them.
Yeah,
they're,
well-
they're so good.
See, we would have had time if Pancake Place didn't kick our ass.
That's true.
We didn't eat until like 4:30, 5 o'clock or whatever that night.
And I did make him. I did make him last night for you Midwesterners on here minus Big B. I did make him some tater tot casserole last night.
Yeah.
Which we had that, which is a Midwest delicacy. One of I don't know, that's comfort food. Like wintertime, you have
Oh
that.
yeah, no, I want
How
to.
did you
yeah.
feel about that?
Yeah, I
I
would
mean,
like
it's a pretty simple thing.
Yeah,
right?
well, if you remember all the ingredients.
Yeah, it's like it's like meat and like a cheesy and potatoes and some vegetables.
Yeah.
It's nothing like
Yeah, I want to get the recipe off you so Crystal can make it.
yeah, because you guys have. I mean, you have all. What do you call tater tots there?
Potato gems.
Potato gems.
Yeah. Potato gems.
I thought you were calling them potato gems
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, no,
I'm like,
gem.
why does Jim get his own potato? Potato gems. Last question. What are you doing to prep for this pulled pork eating contest? I am not prepping at all, if I'm being honest. I'm eating terribly this week so far,
Yeah.
but that's not prepping me to eat a lot. I'm just gonna be fat and not eating a lot. So it's not going well.
No.
It's not gonna go well. I'm not gonna win. I do think on Thursday I might not eat all day.
That's probably not a good move because your stomach will be so short, so small.
What I read online is someone said to like eat a ton of grapes the night before and then don't eat all day because your stomach expands from the grapes.
Yep.
And then I don't know if it takes a while to digest. I'm not gonna win.
Yeah.
Straight up, I'm not gonna win. There's no one. I'm not super competitive. I don't care. I even told them when they reached out to me, I was like, I'm not like a competitive guy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take it that serious. I'm not gonna go like Joey Chestnut. You know Joey Chestnut?
I'm assuming is he the hot dog?
He's like a
eating
hot
champion?
dog
Yeah,
champ.
the little
Or
guy.
Kobayashi or whatever. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go that route. I'm not gonna take it that serious. They probably invited me for like just for me to post about it and get some buzz with it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have fun with it. How often can you say you went to a eating contest
At the NFL draft.
at the NFL draft in
Like,
front of that many
Just
people?
anything you can do at the draft. Why not?
Yeah. Swag Coda, the contest is at 5 p.m. at Stadium View. I think that's when it starts. And I think it goes 15 minutes. I have 3.5 minutes to eat as much pulled pork as possible.
That's not a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm like that's not a lot of time, but it also feels like a lot of time. Like 3.5 minutes. What would you say is the approach for pulled pork? Like what would be the approach? Because I don't, if it's just meat, I don't know our approach.
Yeah, so if it's just meat, that depends what it is. Yeah, I would assume it's just meat.
I hope I get a fork,
Yeah, if you got a fork, otherwise just go with the hands.
but I don't know. I feel like a fork's just like gonna be easier.
Yeah, a fork or a spoon.
I just don't want to be up there like looking like a schmuck, just like shoveling. Yeah, so that's not what I'm wanting to do.
But yeah, hopefully you can get a fork because a fork will make it a lot easier, I reckon.
I don't know that would have time for this, but we should have gotten you some like fish Fridays, like he says a perch plate in Wisconsin. I'm not a big fish guy. I don't know if you eat fish much at all.
I'll eat it, but I don't go to my way for fish.
Yeah, so I don't know. Ron, I appreciate you Appreciate you rooting for me. It's gonna have to be my option if I don't have a fork. I have to scarf it. I'm still not gonna go crazy. But
Or you
Um,
just lift it up and just
yeah,
get
just
it all out.
just like take the plate,
Yeah,
and shovel it in
just
my
take
mouth.
a spare jumper or something.
My question is, can I like hide stuff in my pockets? You think they're gonna be watching me that close? So I'm gonna do like sleight of hand of like, you know, I'm gonna grab some other snacks here.
Yes.
What should I start with? Over here.
Oh, you asked me. I thought you were asking them.
No, what should I start with? For you.
For me,
Yeah,
the soft Cheetos. But what I brought you probably the Twisties.
Twisted to start with?
Yeah, they'll probably be the nicer ones for you. Yeah. Yeah, you'll they seem to be the
Walk it. Probably makes more sense to have you walk
Yeah, I don't want to bump your TV though. That's all.
That's all right. So in Australia, you guys do not have the crunchy Cheetos.
No, we just
right?
got, like,
you
the
only
normal
have the
Cheetos.
puffy Cheetos.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like groundbreakingly different because the flavor, I'm sure, is the same.
Yeah.
And then you gave me Twisties, which are these supposed to be like Cheetos or what are these supposed to be?
They're a little bit like Cheetos. They're like just a cheese chip sort of thing.
Okay, you can open up the Cheetos there. They look very much like Cheetos.
Yeah.
But they're not as like colored packed.
Oh yeah. No, they.
So they look.
I'm not
Oh,
used to
you
looking,
can't really tell from this.
Yeah,
but-
I'm not used to looking at these Cheetos. So yeah.
So like this looks more of like a kind of like an actual cheddar color,
Yeah.
where that looks like very orange.
Orange like the Cheeto cover.
Okay.
All right.
Should we go in?
Yeah, go for it.
Very similar.
I was about to say the same thing. That reminds me of I just had a Twisty.
Flavor's a little different,
Yeah.
but very, very, very similar.
Yep.
If you gave me a bag of those without the label or whatever, a mystery bowl of it,
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, are these the like organic Cheetos?
Yeah.
Because they don't have the color dye.
That as soon as I crunch them, I'm like, wow, they actually do taste a lot like Twisties.
Okay. That surprises me because when I was looking on Reddit, because I was like, what snacks people of Australia that have been to America or live in America now, what snacks would you like wish you had in Australia? And someone said crunchy Cheetos. I think those are a little bit more like fake cheesy, like actual
more
cheesy.
There's more power pack.
Yeah.
A bit more flavor and punch in them.
Both solid.
If you want, I can grab some stuff.
Yeah, he did not bring Tim Tams.
No, you guys can get Tim Tams over here. Because I googled it and I think some Walmarts you can get them. Otherwise, I would have brought them
It's
over.
not. It sounds familiar. I've never.
Yeah, otherwise I was going to bring them over because Crystal's like, no, take some Tim Tams. I'm like, no, Google said they can get them.
I don't know. I'm sure we can. Yeah, you're not gonna. Hurt the
I'm not going to have the TV.
It was a cheap TV anyway. Yeah, let's pull these over. We have a lot of snacks to try. Like I think I spent $50 on my snacks alone. Yeah, so whatever you're thinking, just grab two different things. Okay, cool. So these are Shapes. I don't know if you can see that. Shapes Original. They are chicken crimpy. What the hell is a crimpy? Is that just what they call the design?
Yeah, that's just what they call the design.
And they are oven baked, not fried. And you grabbed Skittles gummies,
Yeah, the soft Skittles.
which I don't know if they're like super new. I've had them before. I enjoy them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say like they're a staple around here. Like not everyone's probably had them, but it's a good excuse to try them.
Yeah.
So all our snacks here aren't like one for one, quite yet, but that's all right.
That just doesn't seem like a normal Skittle.
No,
No, obviously it's not, but yeah.
the flavor profile might.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Those. How you feeling about those?
I don't know. Like they taste familiar to some stuff we've had back home.
Okay.
Just don't know what it is.
These taste like chicken and a biscuit.
Yep.
We have chicken and a biscuit crackers here.
Ah, yep.
The texture is a little bit different. Flavor profile is pretty similar. I love chicken and a biscuit. And it's good that these have a 2 out of 5 health star rating.
We're all about the health star ratings back home.
I feel healthier. Crystal says, how's the coffee? I actually haven't had any of it yet. I'm planning on having some soon though. To be honest with you, we've been traveling a lot, and so I've been wasting a lot of coffee because thank you, sir. Because we're traveling and I don't drink all of my coffee while we're traveling. My Yeti stays too hot, and then we're doing stuff, and then by the time I come back to it. So long story short, I do not want to waste the coffee you brought. I do thank you so much for the coffee, because coffee, if anyone knows me, getting me coffee from like local spots is like my favorite thing. Like that is like, if anyone's traveling anywhere and they bring me like fresh coffee from wherever they're at, whole bean coffee, like a light or a medium roast, dude, that is the best thing that anyone can get me. So that was such a cool surprise. So thank you so much. All right, so we have Crispies again. Shapes again.
Yeah.
These are pizza, which Casey says pizza flavored shapes are top tier. And
I have Chips Ahoy.
we got the chewy.
Might be too far away.
So
Yeah, Chips Ahoy.
so you don't have Chips Ahoy then?
No, but we do have choc chip cookies.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it tells me to lift there. I tried. Yeah, good work.
So these are a different shape too.
Oh, these are soft.
Yeah, they're the soft. They're the chewies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you. Yeah, dude, I dig these for sure.
Yeah.
These are really solid. These are kind of like different texture wise, but they're kind of like pizza Pringles. You guys have Pringles?
Pringles, but not pizza ones.
Okay, we have pizza Pringles. Flavor wise, very similar. These are a bit thicker, so they're like a little bit more chewy, which is not a bad thing by any means. How is your chewy Chips Ahoy?
It tastes a bit doughy.
Doughy?
Yeah.
That's because they feel undercooked, right?
Yeah.
Like because they're so chewy.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to be rating these.
We are.
I did a poor job on that. What did I have?
Twisties.
Twisties. I'd probably give those a 6 out of 10. And then you had the Cheetos. How would you feel about the Cheetos?
Yeah, about the same because they're just like
Okay.
Twisties. It's just a bit more
Yeah.
flavor.
The chicken biscuit things are the chicken ones. I'd say 5 out of 10. I think chicken in a biscuit is better.
Yep.
How would you feel about the Skittles?
Skittles. Probably like a 5. Like
Okay.
like low 5 though.
I think these are a 6 out of 10 because I think these are slightly better. They're more flavorful
Yeah.
than the other ones. How about the doughy cookies?
Yeah, about the same. About a 4 for those ones, unfortunately. Like just a little bit too doughy for my liking.
Okay.
Like I do like a soft cookie, but that was just a little bit.
They are a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I hope this is somewhat entertaining to you guys. I don't know. We're just eating snacks. I think it's gonna be interesting once we get to the Vegemite. I do have spotted cow here as well for Corey to try. Okay. These I'm super stoked on. These are Lifesaver bananas. You call them lollies.
We call them lollies, yes.
So they're Australian made, it says right here. When you say lolly, when I interpret lolly, it's lollipops.
Yeah.
They're not the same for you.
No.
Lollies are like
Just
any like
basically-
thing that's not a chocolate,
yeah.
like kind of a
Basically any candy we call a lolly.
okay.
So you know how you guys, give me some candy. It's basically
A lolly.
Lollies, yeah.
And then you have Nerds gummy clusters, which when we were getting these in the store, I said, okay, we're gonna get a bag to try during the show. And I know Nerds gummy clusters are like crack, so I'm gonna buy a second bag, and you're taking it with you on the lug. I know you're
Yeah.
gonna be like, dude, these. And if not, you don't have to lie to me. If you're like, I'm not feeling them, then more for us because we will devour them. Leo says that he's entertained that you got all this food through customs.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. I just put them in it was my checked luggage.
Okay.
Didn't even get
So-
looked at. Nothing went wrong.
Dude, these smell like very fake.
But
Banana.
last time we came over, we got a friend that we met who lives in Tennessee. He used to live in Australia, And yeah, he wanted us to bring a heap of stuff, so I knew I could because we were able to do it before as well.
Dude, these are gonna be interesting. They're like hard. These are hard.
Yeah, these are like nerds, but with on a
Yeah, the
Stop.
gummy clusters.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
All right,
okay.
here we go. I'm not gonna eat them. They're softer than I thought they're gonna be.
Yeah.
These surprised me. These really surprised me. I thought they're gonna be really
Yeah, it's a good or bad surprise.
no, really good. One, I don't like a lot of fake banana.
Yeah.
But these are very hard.
Yeah.
Right. But when you bite into them, it almost like melts like a cotton candy.
Yeah.
That's really good. I would probably give that a 7 out of 10. I'm really surprised by that.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same with those nerds. Like, you're right, they are like crack. I would like to eat some more of them. Like, because you get the nerd crunch, like in the we got them in like a little tip cardboard thing,
Mhm.
but with the chewy gummy, that's really
Much
good.
easier to eat.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have to save some for Crystal because you can bring that bag home to her.
Oh, there's another bag. She can have some of that if she's lucky. We got someone from Denmark. Nice.
Yeah, my guy Peter. Good to see you from Denmark,
Yeah,
sir.
nice to meet you.
I think he's going to be joining us on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Maybe.
My heritage is Norwegian Denmark.
Really?
Yeah.
And don't you have your brothers?
My
in-
brother's currently living in Norway. Yeah.
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 So cool.
That'll be sick.
Yeah. Peter's a great dude. I think you'd hit it off with him for sure. Corey, have you had Pop Rocks?
Like popping candy?
Yeah, like the popping candy you put it. Yeah. Okay. So we. Yeah. Josh, I have no Riz this week. I appreciate you saying I have hella Riz, but I have no Riz. Dude, I'm telling you, Chad, I don't know. I've never really experienced anything like I'm not a banana guy, but those banana lifesavers were very surprising.
Yeah, I could go through a whole bag of them. Really?
I'm not
like,
I'm trying to save some snacks for when the rest of our guests arrive this week.
yeah,
But
they
I
might
don't
just miss
know.
out.
Tom said he would kill for a bag of those, so I might have to save some. So we have more shapies.
Yes,
Shapes. Barbecue flavor, and it's flavor you can see per the box. Oven baked, not fried. And I could win a Series X Xbox.
Yes, you could.
I wonder if Big B's getting let in now.
I think he might be. I got the Lucky Charms, like muesli bar or LCM bar, whatever.
And
you
you've
guys
had
call it.
Lucky Charms.
I've had Lucky
before.
Charms cereal when we were in LA
So-
last time.
This isn't going to be anything probably super groundbreaking, but you've never had like the weird.
Never had them in a bar, but it also
They're-
has been a while since I've had them. So
Yeah. So this is the barbecue thing. Cool.
Can you see the flavor?
Yeah, I can see the flavor. You
Yeah.
probably can't on there, but I can. These are probably the least better like the least.
Really?
I rank them the lowest.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe it's the fake banana on my tongue, but there's not a ton of flavor on that.
Yeah.
So I'd probably give those like a 4 out of 10.
The further in you get, the more flavor you get because obviously it's all crunched and stuff.
Sure,
But yeah,
I could see that. I mean, I would eat them.
Yeah.
They're not like bad, and 4 out of 10 is kind of a bad score, but they're not bad. I'm just ranking them in comparison to the chicken and the biscuit ones. I thought were like pretty solid.
Yeah.
The pizza ones I thought were really good flavor, and these are just like the least amount of flavor. It kind of just tastes like I'm eating like a bread thing.
yeah, they remind me of LCM bars. I don't know if you guys have them here, but it's
Mm.
basically the exact same thing.
Alcium,
LCM.
LCM. What's that abbreviation stand for? Do you know?
I can't remember.
Okay.
No, but Crystal might be able to tell us. But they taste like them. So not a huge fan of them. They get very plain and bland
Yeah.
eventually. So I'll probably be like a 4.
Okay.
I'll finish this bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
probably about a 4.
You guys get potato chips in bags though, right? Yeah, they're not all in boxes. These are more like crackers, actually. These aren't chips, they're like crackers. Yeah. Can you go into detail on how you prepared yourself for the pulled pork eating contest? I have no preparation. I've been eating garbage all week so far. A lot of legendaries and DOA sauce, which probably isn't going to be good on my stomach. So I don't know that I have preparation. It's not been good.
I have more to try than you do.
Yeah, you probably. That's all right. I'll start trying stuff with you of mine. So you brought this time Anzac
Anzac.
biscuits?
Yep.
Anzac biscuits.
Australian and New Zealand Army Corps.
Okay,
They're our soldiers.
they're your soldiers.
Yeah, so the Anzacs are the Australian and New Zealand Army.
Okay.
So that back in the day when they went to war and stuff, because I can't remember which three ingredients, but it's like rolled oats, something else, and they would last the longest. So when they
Okay.
go on their missions or go to war, whatever, they'll last the longest. So
And part of their profits or proceeds go to assist Aussie veterans and their families.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then you have Funyuns, which are
Funyuns.
equally as important to the American Air Forces. Robert says, "Have you sampled the Vegemite? I'm saving the
That's-
worst for last."
that unless you
Is
want
that next?
That's next, unless you want to have some of the ones with me before you get onto it.
I will try the
do need to try some
Vegemite
of that
next.
fodder cow.
Yeah. I will try the Vegemite next so I can wash out the flavor with some of the
That's
stuff.
probably not a bad move.
Yeah. And the toast we have down here is like
Like an hour old. So
it's
gonna be
a
cold.
little old, so
Yeah.
it's cold. So Corey's like, "Hey, it's probably not going to be as good." I'm like, "I don't think the toast temperature is going to change my opinion on any of this." So that's a Funyun, which is
Yeah.
like a onion ring flavored fried
See,
chip thing.
Don't mind onion rings, deep fried onion rings. So
I don't like onions, but I love Funyuns.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you can definitely taste the onion.
Mm.
Yeah, that's very oniony. Crystal will like them.
how do you feel about them?
They remind me of the onion rings we get at like takeaway shops, like a fish and chip takeaway shop back home.
Okay.
Yes,
Is that a good thing or a bad
It's a
thing?
good thing. It's a good thing. I'll probably go like six to seven on these.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm giving these like I know you said each cookie's a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
Some are harder, some are softer, based off the baking.
Yeah.
This is a little too overcooked cookie for me.
Yep.
So I feel like this is probably maybe a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
It's good flavor, but it feels like when you overbake cookies,
Yeah.
and they're just kind of like too firm for me.
Yeah.
I would definitely eat way too many of them still,
Yeah.
but
The-
it wouldn't be like you said, it wouldn't be something I went out of my way for.
Yeah. Honestly, freshly baked ones are the best. Obviously.
How do you know though? You just don't know.
Well, we make them. Like I don't know how to make. Basically-
like at home.
Yeah, at home. Like you just make them at home, like with the
Mhm.
rolled oats, whatever. And then you do them like you would a cookie in the oven,
Yeah,
or bake them in an oven, and then
The-
have them pretty fresh. They're really good.
I feel like these would really slap with coffee, and I think I'm gonna like have some of these with coffee because then you can kind of dip them in your coffee
Yeah.
and soften them up a
What
bit.
do you reckon, babe? You reckon? Yeah, have it with coffee.
Heavy with the coffee. Okay, perfect. All right, let's. I'll rock out some Vegemite. No, I'm doing no butter. Yeah, we're raw dogging it. I brought you one. I didn't know if you were having toast. I'm not gonna eat a whole thing of it. Why did I bring a knife?
To spread it.
No. Why did I bring the other knife?
Oh, because we're gonna cut some.
Oh, we're gonna. Yeah. Yep. Interesting. Okay. It smells like I know it's yeast, so this is gonna be a stupid statement, but it smells like bread, like fresh bread.
Yeah.
I'm not as scared about this as like I know it's gonna be bitter. You've warned me it's gonna be bitter. It's gonna be like not great.
Yeah, and obviously,
It's gonna be a weird experience.
yeah,
for me,
the
I'd say.
thicker you make it, the worse it is.
Yeah.
So
Is that an okay amount? Like, is that a pansy amount?
that's a good amount. That's a good
Yeah.
amount. I would have more, but that's because I'm weird.
That's because you like it.
Yeah, I would have more, but that is a good amount.
Okay, here we go.
Not a bad poker face.
It's sorry to smack right in the thing. It's not what I thought it would be.
Yeah, you Americans are too scared of it. Like it's got so much hype that it's terrible. It's actually not that bad.
It's salty.
Yep.
It's like there's salt there. Bitter.
Yep.
It kind of tastes like somewhat like bread. I don't hate that. Like I wouldn't be like, oh man, I need a
You need a Vegemite sandwich.
Vegemite sandwich. But I don't hate that.
Just put a little bit on your finger, try it without the bread, see what you reckon. It's way like it doesn't taste as good. Like it tastes worse, but You still,
It feels very salty when you do it like that.
Yeah.
Like, very
do
salty.
you still have that bread taste?
Not as much.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd try that because the bread I would have thought whoops, sorry, might have been something to do with the toast.
I don't love it. Like I wouldn't be like, oh man, Vegemite, but it's not. Everyone's like, oh man, you get ready to have a puke bucket.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, it's not that bad.
No,
The idiots that go get a big spoonful and
Yeah,
have that straight,
that would be terrible.
That's when it gets bad.
It's definitely more salty than I envisioned, and it's bitter, but it's not like I'd rather eat this than onions.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
You're gonna have a full house by the end of the week. You got a full loaf of bread today, so everyone can have some toast for breakfast. All right,
there you have it.
let's try the Cheez-Its, eh? Yeah, sorry, I was waiting because yours was more interesting
Yeah,
to me.
no,
than
that's
that
good.
was.
I'm gonna just throw this down here. That way the mice can have. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have Cheez-Its. So you don't have Cheez-Its.
No, but we do have like a Ritz cracker,
Okay.
but that doesn't taste cheesy. That's what that feel reminds me of, a Ritz cracker.
Okay. Yeah,
You
Cheez-Its are solid.
You guys
I
love cheese over here.
do, mate. I mean, we're Wisconsin,
Not even Wisconsin, just in America in general.
USA, baby. USA. Have it with a slice of cheese on toast. That does not sound
No,
good.
that's actually
That-
good. The girls love it.
Interesting. Okay.
But generally, the girls just get all the Vegemite on the cheese and eat the cheese and Vegemite.
Okay.
I'm
fair. I'm gonna post the giveaway link if you haven't entered yet. Do so we can draw a winner.
very cheesy.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, but if I have too much of it, it's going to be a bad thing.
Okay.
But it's very Moorish.
I bet your girls would love those.
Oh, they would.
Mason
Oh, yeah,
crushes
they would love them.
Cheez-Its.
They
Yeah.
would love them. Crystal would even enjoy them.
How would you rate them? I didn't rate the Vegemite.
You didn't give it a number. But you gave a pretty good.
I feel like I expected it to be a 0 out of 10. I feel like maybe a 3 or 4. It wasn't like I can tell you this much. I'm not going to make a Vegemite toast ever.
That's right. Mason can try some.
But it's not like right. He would turn his nose up at it so quick. But it's also not like it's the worst thing.
Yeah. Just because of how much cheese it is for me and just the extra taste in it, I know if I'm going to eat a lot of it, I'll get sick. I'll probably go a 4 or 5 on those ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to try your spotted cow. So admittedly, you're not a big beer guy, right? So
Folks at Green Bay can hate me, but remember, I've got a cool haircut. I'm not a beer guy, but I'm also not a coffee guy. And you made me that
that's true.
that little coffee the other day that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
That's true. So this has a cult following in Wisconsin,
Yeah, it's
and
not like
outside of Wisconsin, people will bring cases back everywhere they go. I'm not a beer guy. I don't like it,
Yeah.
but I don't like beer. So if you're not a beer guy, you're probably not going to like it. You're not gonna offend me.
But that's why
you might
the Jack Daniels to wash it down with.
Peter, if he's still watching, he might shed a single tear that if you don't like it because
Pictures already didn't happen, Peter.
So Peter, I did a podcast with him recently, who's in Denmark.
Yeah.
And during the podcast, he pulled out a spotted cow that he
Wow.
got back to Denmark and saves for special occasions. So he's going to be very disappointed
Yeah.
if you don't like it. But that's how it goes.
All right. Definitely smells like beer.
Yeah.
It smells exactly like beer at home.
Yeah. How do you drink beer ever?
Me, no.
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 Yeah. So you're
I-
probably not going to like it. That's cool.
After a football game, one of the guys bought me a beer because it was my birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't drink beer. He's like, nor do I, but you have to drink it. So I drank it. It wasn't the best taste. And more recently, we do Friday drinks at work.
Mm-hmm.
And I told the boss I don't drink beer. He's like, nah, you're drinking a beer. 'Cause I don't normally do the closes on Friday.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, you're having a beer. It took me about half an hour to get halfway through it. And then I just handed it to my mate and he just downed it.
Yes, I don't expect you to like this by any means. It's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings, but you can say you tried it. It's spotted cow. It is what it is.
I can't give it a proper what it tastes like because to me it just tastes like all beer.
Yeah.
But if I had to put a beer on it, it'll be either a 4X beer, which is like the Queensland beer at home,
Okay.
or a VB, which is a Victorian bitter. To me, that people back home are going to argue the hell out of that. They're different beers, but to me, they taste the same.
Oh, if you don't like
But
beer,
yeah,
I
nah,
mean,
definitely I'm 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to go 0 because that's a bit harsh, but yeah, 2.
I'm gonna put this over here so we don't spill it.
I
Now this is something you will like.
Yeah.
So you got a cherry Coke. You can grab some of the other snacks too, because we got Gushers for you. He's never had Gushers. And the did we not bring the other stuff down? Okay, I might have to run and grab that. Or unless you want to run and grab upstairs and grab that, so I can keep. So he's never had Gushers, and then we got a bunch of other like random snacks, like Little Debbie's. He's never had like zebra cakes or oatmeal cream pies, or what was the other thing we got? I don't remember the other one we got, but he's never had like Little Debbie snack cakes, so we got those. Dude, Robert, yeah, I wish I could send it your way. Peter just leaves more for me. Oh, is Big B finally cool enough? Oh, what a guy! We did. Yeah, Big B, if you can, we can. Big B's dude, we're going off the walls here. Hey, you got to try a banana. I know you're a picky eater. Oh man, there might be a stool or a chair or something back there. We're adding Big B into the mix here, so sorry for the impromptu delay here, guys. How's everyone nice going? Is anyone coming to the draft? I know Peter is. Iowa Joe, you said you are. Tony, you said you are. Anyone else coming? Oh, Nutty Buddies was the other thing. Okay. Welcome. I'm glad you're cool enough to. Do you want me to blur your face, Big B? Should I blur? I don't know if I can blur his face on here. I don't want you to be associated with us and like your street cred gets worse. All right, so you've never had Gushers.
Yeah, I had Gushers. They remind me of something called Starburst. I'm gonna pull this. A bit closer, yeah. Starburst that we have at home.
Okay, so Gushers, you guys all know what Gushers look like. Are you gonna try any of these snacks, Big B? Not American ones.
He might actually have to try the American ones. He's pretty picky.
Depends on what it is. I'll have to look it over.
Did you see Ben try the Vegemite?
I did not.
Oh, try the Vegemite. I'm glad Katie finally let you in.
Yeah. But let's get to the
So there's this pack is a multi-flavored pack. So there's multi-flavored packs, and then there's packs that are just the red, and there are packs that are just the red one. So the red one's like the base.
Yeah, they remind me of Starburst, but they're better.
You got to try the base flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, George, hope to see you down there as well. Tully, I better see you guys down there.
Yeah, I'd like to meet you, Tully.
Yeah. Jenny it would be great to meet all you guys. Jenny's going, Ron's going. I hope to run into Ron. And Peter said he's not mad that you don't like it, just leaves more for him.
Yeah, have as much as you want.
How did you feel about the red one?
Yeah, way better than the blue.
Yeah, I think
Way
the
better than the blue, but it was
the
still
base when you get the like full red bags, I feel like are you partial to your Gushers? You probably don't like Gushers. You don't like any candy?
A little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Wallaby licorice. I like those. I like Whoppers. You know.
Whopper? Are you 74 years old? You had
Are they
you had
hot candy?
licorice.
Yeah.
You had licorice yesterday, and now Whoppers that you okay. Okay, then you got the Jack Daniels.
Gushers, I'd probably go like a 7.
7?
Yeah,
Those-
yeah,
Gushers are
They're up
solid.
there with the cluster nerds. They're
Gush-
definitely
yeah,
up there with
Gushers
cluster
are
nerds.
solid. The guy at the liquor store that said that this was the best flavor combination, and they're getting rid of it.
Yeah. It's not bad. I'll definitely drink it.
Yeah.
The cherry Coke flavor, but I prefer the original.
Okay.
Mm.
Big B, will you grab the knife and the cutting board over there, please?
Yeah, no, babe. I asked him to try the bananas, and he refused.
Yeah, Big B's a certified hater.
Yeah.
He's too cool for us. He won't even be like at the museum today. He won't even be seen with us. It was bad.
I want to eat more than I'll do.
It was bad. I'm trying to figure out how I can blur his face while he's in here. I don't want this to leak online and people be like, "Oh man, Big B is seen with these guys."
Yeah, just bring its cred down. We don't want that.
So these aren't like a traditional thing that they find. I've never had these before today.
Okay.
But at local Wisco, I saw a freeze-dried gummy, like the Nerds gummy clusters.
Yeah.
So these are freeze-dried candy, completely different texture. and I love gummy clusters, so I was like, I'm gonna try these, but you had to wait until you tried gummy clusters to try these.
Wow, they are a lot harder than the clusters.
Yeah, because freeze dry like pulls out all the moisture out of them. So I liked them better when I was just like letting them dissolve in my mouth. But you can try them kind of both ways if you want to just chew on them too. They're weird. They're a weird.
Reminds me of the nerd clusters. It very
Yeah.
much does, yeah.
The flavor's there, but the texture's just so different.
Yeah. But to me, it's just like you just grabbed a handful of nerds and just chewed on just
Sure.
straight in.
I can see that. Everyone wants us to bring bananas. I'm gonna have my pockets full of bananas.
Yeah.
Just giving out people bananas. These are gonna be fun things. These are some of my favorite. This is like, do you like these? Oh my god. Oh my god. These are some of my favorite things. These are probably gonna remind you of your we bought the
Oh, you brought the
big boys. I didn't realize we bought the big boys.
Just on looking, they look like s'mores. S'mores? Yeah, s'mores.
Yeah, s'mores. Yeah, but they're cream filled. They're gonna kind of probably be like those cookies, but they're a soft version.
Yeah.
They're the oatmeal. If you want, you can cut it in half. You don't need to eat the whole
I was
thing.
gonna take a bite, but yeah.
Yeah,
let's
you
cut
can
it.
go that route too. Whatever works best for you.
Oh, they are soft.
Yeah, I'll take a bite of the other half
Yeah, you
since
can have the
Big
big
B
one.
doesn't like them. These are like my jam. I love these things. You want the side that has the more?
No. I'm
Okay.
just examining.
Okay. So it's just like a cream.
Mm.
It's just like a vanilla cream or something. These are like my jam. And these ones are a little bit more firm than they usually are. If you get the smaller ones, they're softer. They're like more like just chewy.
That reminds me of an Anzac biscuit with cream. Yeah.
When I was having the biscuit, I was like, if this were slightly softer,
Yeah.
this would be an oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Tom, who's coming Friday, him and I are cream pie fans. Oatmeal cream pie fans.
That's good.
Act your age, guys. Come on. We got people watching.
Nutty Buddies.
Nutty. Do you like Nutty Buddies? Big B. So Nutty Buddies, there's two different ways you can eat these. The right way and the wrong way.
So you just don't put them in your mouth and chew them?
So we'll cut that one in half.
Yep.
And I'll show you the two different ways.
That is a wafer biscuit.
Yep. So you can either take a bite, right? This is the wrong way. Cool. Good. Or
Bite either side and drink it through milk?
no.
Coffee or something? No.
You use your teeth and pull apart the layers, and then you eat it like individual layers.
Okay.
And this is a much better way to do it. You get the thin layer with a little bit of peanut butter on it and chocolate on it.
That first bite reminds me of the Reese's.
I can see
Peanut butter,
that.
yeah. Back home, we got something called wafer sticks.
Wafer stick?
Yeah, which is similar texture and design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not bad.
What was your what's your rating on that one?
I'll definitely go like a 6. I'll definitely have that again.
Big B would give it a 0.
I don't think you tried them before.
We can draw this giveaway while you're getting that last
Yeah,
one
yes,
going. All right. It's been a while since I've done this.
Okay.
Do
That's
you-
something that he used to like.
He used to like
Yeah.
them.
So he can have
Is
the
it-
other one and see what happens.
Is it like the have you ever heard the bit of like the Mitch Hedberg? Like, I used to do this, I still do, but I used to as well. And I was hoping Mitch Hedberg's a comedian. I don't remember the context of it, but he'd be like, I used to smoke. I still do, but I used to as well. And I was hoping you're gonna say that with the zebra cakes, because zebra cakes are amazing. All right, let me figure out where I'm at on my thing. Tony says you guys are going to get super sick eating all that sugar.
It is a lot of sugar.
Honestly, we're piling it on. We've been
Yeah.
eating terribly.
Yeah.
I got like the sweats right now. We're prepping for my pulled pork eating contest.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna feel like terrible.
Well,
Terrible.
Come when we went to Pancake Place Monday, I got pancakes, ice cream, and maple syrup.
Yeah, that's that was certainly a choice. I've never heard of ice cream on pancakes like
Yeah.
that. Like I think the pancake place lady was a little
She was a
confused,
little
too.
confused. She's like, you want ice cream already? Like, what's going on?
All right, we're gonna draw this winner. Let's see what we got here. It's gonna be Crystal, and then let the conspiracy theory start.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's gonna be Swag Coda. It's gonna be close. Oh, Swag Coda. Good job, buddy. If you're still here, you gotta claim it. And let's see what you won. I think you should be able to see that. Yep. Swag Coda, if you're still here, you're commenting on it.
How
You
long
got
do we have to get?
yourself. He's got himself a Dorsey Levens signed 8x10. So I hope you're still here, Sway Coda. Otherwise, sucks to suck, man. Oh yeah, he is. I see him right there. All right, you got yourself a Dorsey Levens.
Yeah,
signed
nice.
8x10.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
I'll give you a zebra cake.
All right. Yeah, you want a zebra
Come
cake?
on, you used to like them. Try it again.
You used to like them? Maybe you still do. All right, zebra cake. I love zebra cakes. This is another one of my favorite.
Without
like-
really trying, is it like a marshmallow?
I don't think so. I think it's just like a vanilla cream with a cake,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it feels
And-
soft.
and it's made with real zebra.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, not the fake stuff that they used to put in them. That did not look like a lookable. Like
I'm just trying to think of what it reminds me of. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I know you're not a fan, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of Twinkies.
Twinkie, really? I hate Twinkies.
Yeah, I know.
And I mess with zebra cakes. Yeah, see? See? He used to like them and he still does.
We found something that he'll eat.
Yeah. He is going to try some of the chicken and biscuit ones and stuff like that once we're done. I know we're running, I usually do these for about an hour. So,
Yeah, we just.
yeah, we're a little over, but we talked for a bit. I think that's the last of our snacks, right?
It is, yeah. You got the other cluster nerds over there. The other flavor. That's one else.
Yeah, that was other flavor. We're not going to crack into those necessarily. That was just an extra bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun, man. I appreciate you bringing snacks. I hope you enjoyed trying some
Yeah, I'm probably going 4 for that.
on those.
Yeah. Not
So
something
what
I'm
was
so bad about.
what was your favorite out of the Gushers?
The nerds?
Nerd gummy cluster?
Yeah,
Yeah, those things.
they-
You don't like those, do you? Because you don't like candy. Yeah. Your mom has good taste. She probably liked the
The vegetables?
Midwest
Oh.
the tater tot casserole too. Jesse, good to see you. Did you see Aaron Jones is in Green Bay today? Can't wait to see him. We did. I think which one of you told
yeah,
me?
someone mentioned it. I think it was Big B.
Yeah, when he was
He
talking to
was-
us,
he was-
that was the only thing
yeah.
he talked to us about. He was like,
He's got the inside scoop. so
we
he's letting
we
it
were
fly.
at the museum and he wasn't even acknowledging us, and we tried talking to him and he just ignored us. And then we're standing there reading something. He's like, turned around and walked away.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. He's got the connections.
And then we're like, wait, what? And then he just didn't even
Yeah.
acknowledge us
Nah.
again. Just yeah, cool. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you hanging out. I hope you enjoyed us trying some random snacks. I'm sorry I disappointed that my Vegemite reaction wasn't worse.
I'm glad it wasn't.
I didn't think it was. Maybe it's because everyone hyped it up to be like. So when I went to the West Coast, everyone hyped up In-N-Out. They're like, "Oh my god, you got to try In-N-Out, 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 In-N-Out." You had it?
Yeah.
Everyone built it up on this like huge pedestal, and I had In-N-Out, and I was like, "It's good, but it's not like." It's not like, oh my god, this is like I would kill for this. It was good, good service, fresh food. It was good,
It was quick
but I think because everyone hyped it up so much that my expectations were like,
up there. Yeah.
yeah. So I hope we don't do that for like Culver's or anything like that. Because Culver's is like one of those things that you love Culver's. Yeah. So it is a solid fast food place. And it's solid, but it's not like it's gonna be like a heavenly experience to go to Culver's.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's a really good butter burger or a really good. Their buffalo chicken tenders might be a heavenly experience. Those things are great, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't really go off what everyone says.
Yeah.
I'll just try it and see. I don't because I've had that reaction in the past.
yeah.
rough hype something up and like it doesn't live up to it.
And I've probably done that with Legend Larry's for so many people because I post so much
Yeah.
about it that people are like, oh my God, I got to try Legend Larry's. And Legend Larry's is a great wing place. I love Legend
Yes,
Larry's.
it was-
One of my
I
favorite
enjoyed it.
places, but it's not going to transcend your life by having Legend
Yeah,
Larry's.
like I probably won't go out of my way to go back there next
Yeah.
time. Just plenty of other things for me to try.
Right,
But
right.
I've had it. It was good.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you getting to know Corey. I think we're gonna do a podcast episode maybe tomorrow too.
Yeah, if you want,
So
yeah.
maybe we'll drop that sometime later on.
Yep.
Big B had to do his twice, so that was. I can't hate on him too much. I can give him a little bit of shit, but not a
He helped
ton.
you out.
So all right. Well, hope to see you guys at the draft. If you see us, say hi. Even if Big B's too cool for us and he won't be with us.
You'll see my hair and you'll see
Yeah.
my custom cheesehead that Ben got me.
Dude, the amount of people that have commented on my page recognizing your hair but that don't recognize me at all out and about is hilarious to me, which is fine. I don't mind like not being recognized. I'm certainly not like looking for that, but it's so funny. Like, oh, was he in a green did he have a Green Bay logo shaved in his head? And they've been following me for like 2 years, but they saw us at Pancake Place. Anyways,
We actually got to try to get back there. They want a photo. Save it for
so
something.
Peter's going to be wearing a Danish cape. You brought your Australian cape.
Yeah,
So
I'm doing that. Yeah.
he Corey said that there's restrictions on sizing, so check your size on your
the
flag.
one pass. There.
I don't know how strict they're going to be on it. You're not holding it up or anything,
No,
so
just
maybe
gonna
we're
carry
gonna,
it around, like probably wear it like a cape or something.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, appreciate you guys watching.
Thanks,
Appreciate you
guys.
hanging out. It was fun going live again, and I'll be going live solo next Tuesday to talk about the draft. So hope to see you guys there Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. same time, same place. So yeah, have a good week. Hope to see you guys at the draft.
Yeah, come say hi.